So what made you sought after this fight with Canelo?
Canelo's a great fighter. You know, he's respected. I'm a fan of Canelo. And like I said before, Canelo is the last of the great fighters that's available to fight. Canelo's at 168. It's a big task, but I'm always up for it. Big risk, big reward, and I want to be the first ever boxer to be a three-weight undisputed world champion.
Talk to me about like the business of this fight because it's live on Netflix. It's your first time fighting on Netflix.
Right.
How does this fight come together as opposed to like typical fights that you've had in the past?
Well, it's all the same. You know, at the end of the day, you got the promotion, you got the network coming out, they shooting you, and they promoting the fight. It's just, you know, on a different network.
It's the best fight in boxing, bar none. You know, we've got two of the best fighters in the world, and Terence Crawford trying to do what no other's done before, a four-division world champion, and, you know, jumping up from light middleweight now to super middle, trying to achieve the unachievable against Canelo Alvarez, who is pound for pound. Can he do it? I think he can. I think that this guy creates history. Terence Crawford.
Spencer Oliver was the first to sound the alarm, warning that Canelo Alvarez is about to step into the toughest battle of his entire career. According to him, Terence Crawford isn't just another fighter. He's a warrior on a mission to carve his name into history. This is the kind of battlefield where legends are either created or completely broken. What makes things even more shocking is the shift in Eddie Hearn's stance. The man who had always stood firmly behind Canelo is now slowly leaning toward Crawford. Hearn stated, if Crawford chooses to fight with an elusive boxing style, he's going to cause Canelo real problems. Simple words, but hidden within them is a powerful warning. When a seasoned promoter and marketing mastermind like Hearn starts picturing Canelo chasing shadows all night long, you know this isn't just hype, it's a reality check. Eddie Hearn's change of heart proves one thing: this fight is far from predictable. It's not just the clash of two superstars, it's a war of weight, a mental and psychological battle. And in this war, only the man who can break through his own limits will walk away.
I mean, you know, two guys that are coming towards the back end of their careers, two legends, pound for pound legends of the sport. Fascinating fight between two guys with tremendous ring IQ. I guess the good conversation is how the weight will step right and how he will respond to size. You know, we've got a situation where in Los Angeles, Crawford didn't look that big against the 154. In fact, Fort Madrigal looked a big, stronger guy. Well, it was very, very close fight. Now you're going up two divisions, 161 to Alvarez. Whereas, you know, pound for pound looking four. Against Skull, it didn't look great. You know, the movement didn't look great. His legs looked fantastic.
Eddie Hearn reminded everyone that Terence Crawford didn't even look huge at 154, yet here he is daring to leap straight into 168 against one of the sport's strongest champions. That kind of physical jump is the ultimate test of limits. Still, Hearn admitted Crawford's greatness has always defied logic, and this fight will finally answer if pure skill can truly conquer size. Then Spencer Oliver raised the chilling question: what happens when the super middleweight power begins to land? That's the real million-dollar factor.
That's really large. How can he take 161? When you spend time with both so confident, you actually can't see it losing. I've taught brilliant games, and he's walked the walk continuously. Like, he had probably the best boxing IQ. You know? Probably, and yeah, Canelo's my guy, but probably leans.
Eddie Hearn admitted that both fighters carry such supreme confidence it's almost impossible to imagine either man losing. Yet when he turned to Terence Crawford, he praised his intelligence and adaptability, qualities that make him incredibly dangerous. Hearn, despite long admiring Canelo Alvarez, revealed that the odds now tilt ever so slightly toward Crawford, a shift fueled by growing respect for Bud's brilliance. Still, Canelo refused to back down. Even as the favorite, he kept pushing forward, determined to prove why he remains boxing's ultimate test.
Canelo will be a favourite going in. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
In the same breath, Eddie Hearn admitted that an upset wouldn't shock him one bit. Even before Terence Crawford sets foot in the ring, he's already proven that names, odds, and reputations mean nothing to him. For Hearn, the real question isn't about fan opinion. It's whether Crawford can rewrite boxing's history by turning belief into reality. These words only add to Crawford's aura as the sport's most dangerous outsider. Hearn also recalled how Canelo once fell to Dimitri Bivol, a loss that still haunts him. And in that blueprint, Hearn believes, lies the model Crawford could follow.
Interestingly, Bivol really did set the blueprint how to beat Alvarez. You know, what you do is you're slim, you throw punches and punches, you move into range, back on, do it again. Canelo's not that. He doesn't throw a lot of punches. And he hates moving, hates it. Crawford's got pace to go. Crawford, to be honest, Crawford can't probably make it.
Eddie Hearn pointed out that Dimitri Bivol's smooth footwork, sharp power, and steady rhythm exposed Canelo, and those are weapons Crawford also masters. If Crawford forces Canelo to chase, he takes control of the fight. Hearn's message was clear: if Canelo hasn't truly adapted since that loss, Crawford could drag him into the same trap again. Yet this clash is also Canelo's chance to prove how well he learns from past mistakes. Spencer Oliver stressed the urgency of the opening rounds, insisting Crawford plans to seize command right from the start.
He's got to carry it with rounds. And I think Crawford will win rounds. I thought he definitely should win it. So Canelo may have to do something to try. He's not right. I don't think he really wants to.
Eddie Hearn predicted that Terence Crawford's speed and precision could allow him to steal rounds before Canelo Alvarez even settles into rhythm. When a fighter of Canelo's stature is forced to play catch-up, the pressure mounts fast. Hearn admitted Canelo may face battles with both time and momentum, though an early lead could still swing things his way. The opening rounds, he emphasized, could ultimately decide the narrative of this fight. American fighter Sergio Mora also chimed in, noting how Crawford's physical transformation is reshaping perceptions. In boxing, Mora argued, appearance can sometimes carry weight equal to skill itself.
He's a smaller fighter, but the more this fight goes, it's more 50-50, and more people are starting to respect this man because he's been posting social media. He looks bigger. He looks like a muscular fighter, not like an out-of-shape lightweight or welterweight coming up in weight. He looks like a legitimate, muscular, middleweight type fighter. I love the fact that he's actually marketing himself, getting great sparring, the running, the videos, and just looks like a beast, man. So I love everything he's doing to promote this fight and to show everyone I'm not the smaller man here. It's going to be an equal-sized fight when it comes to...
Sergio Mora pointed out that Crawford's natural welterweight frame, once used against him by critics, has now silenced the doubters. Training clips, sparring sessions, and his raw physique send a powerful message. This version of Crawford isn't just showing up, he's arriving with intent. His size no longer looks like a barrier. It looks like balance, making the fight feel far more even. Mora believes Crawford's body and mind are already locked in, which makes the matchup dangerously unpredictable. He emphasized that Crawford's added muscle isn't just for show, it's functional, explosive, and built to last. For Mora, that's the real game changer.
But he's an athletic fighter. I mean, he has a wrestling background. I think he put on the right muscle. He's not soft in the midsection. You could tell that he still carries that muscle right. It's like whenever you do go up in weight and you see the muscle around the shoulders and the biceps and back, that's when you're like, wow, okay, this is impressive. You see him deadlifting. He's a strong fighter, and he did it the right way. Just like Roy Jones Jr. when he went to heavyweight. He didn't look heavy. He looked just as muscular, only he did it, the muscle were in the right proportion places. I think Bud looks exactly...
Sergio Mora believes Crawford's new physique looks natural, balanced, and built for war. Every inch, from his shoulders to his back, radiates strength. Mora compared it to Roy Jones Jr.'s iconic weight gain, signaling that Crawford's rise isn't just about size, it's history in the making. Chris Mannix confirmed that Crawford's preparation wasn't rushed. He spent nearly a year meticulously training for 168 pounds. Every lift, sparring session, and run has been aimed at making his body functional, explosive, and ready to dominate. Spencer Oliver praised Crawford's skills, putting him alongside legends like Duran and Leonard. He stressed this fight isn't just another September matchup, it's a test of legacy. Fans should expect a clash of brute force and brains, Canelo's raw power versus Crawford's speed, ring IQ, and adaptability. Oliver warned the opening bell will spark fireworks, and no man will give up easily. Every slip matters. One small mistake could decide history.